Hi, boys and girls. Well, now we're going to learn some information about snow. It's pretty interesting stuff. And who knew that snow can actually help some animals and plants survive in the wintertime? So let's take a look at our book and learn some information about snow. Our book is called Snow is Falling. It is written by Franklin M. Branley and illustrated by Holly Kelly. So I like the way Holly Keller did the pictures there. Let's find out the story of snow. Ooh, there's some interesting snow crystals and snowflakes, like we learned about in the science of snow. Ooh, and it's got that cold color of a background. Snow is falling. Now here's something fun to do with snow. Have you ever made a snowball? Snow is falling. Have you ever made a snow angel? You get to lie down. Night has come and snow is falling. It is quiet. The snow falls without a sound. Look at the street light. The snow is falling in front of it. It may fall all night. The snow may fall all day. The snow gets deeper and deeper. Lawns are white, trees are white, and so are the roofs of the houses. Everything is covered. Everything is white. Everything is quiet and cold. You can definitely see the snow on the lawn, the snow on the roofs, just like they said. I also noticed the snow on the trees. We have some evergreen trees, part of the fir tree family, and we have some bare dormant trees, those deciduous leaves that fall off. Oh, there's even some snow on our mailbox. It is always cold when snow falls. It is so cold that water vapor freezes in the air. This makes snowflakes. Let a snowflake fall on your mitten. Sometimes snowflakes stick together and fall as a cluster of flakes. They also fall as single flakes. Look at the single snowflake on your mitten. Use your magnifying glass to make it look bigger. Each snowflake has 6 sides. The snowflake may look like this, or like this. Those are some very different ones, but we all know that they have 6 sides and 6 arms or legs called dendrites. Sometimes snow is wet and sticky. When you walk in wet, sticky snow, you splash and slip and slide. Sometimes snow is light, dry, and fluffy. Walking through light snow is fun. You can kick it into the air. You can scoop up big shovelfuls of light, dry snow. You can run and roll and ski in the snow. You can slide on your sled. You can build a snowman. Give me a thumbs up if you have ever built a snowman. Nice. Give me a thumbs up if you've ever gone sledding in the snow. Awesome. So we've got quite a few people who've been sledding. Snow can be fun, but what does snow do? Is it good for plants? Is it good for animals? Is it good for you and me? Let's find out. Snow covers plants that must stay in the ground all winter. The snow is like a blanket. Because the plants are covered, Wind, ice, and cold cannot hurt them. Plants that are covered with snow can live through the cold winter. Snow is good for plants. So who knew that snow could act like a blanket and keep plants protected from the wind and the cold and the ice? Neat. I guess that's why they call it a blanket of snow. Snow is good for many animals too. Worms, mice, moles, and chipmunks stay under the ground all winter. The blanket of snow keeps the wind and cold from the animals. Snow helps to keep them warm. So it's acting as an insulator. So snow is insulating them. It is trapping the heat and protecting them from that cold, ice, and wind. Get 2 thermometers. On a cold day when the wind is blowing, bury 1 thermometer in the snow. Hang the other thermometer outdoors, but not in the sun. After an hour or so, uncover the thermometer in the snow. What is the temperature? It is warmer under the snow. Snow protects many plants and animals from wind and from getting too cold. So we can see the temperature on this thermometer that was hanging in the wind is low. So it is definitely cold. The thermometer that was in the snow and protected from the wind is higher, which means it is warmer. Snow protects people too. In the far north, people sometimes build houses out of snow. They built a house from blocks out of the snow. They piled blocks high to make a round snow house. Sometimes people today still build houses like this. And we know the name of that kind of snow house, don't we? Yes, you're right, an igloo. So that insulates the people from getting too cold, keeps the warmth in and the cold out. Snow is good in other ways. Melted snow gives us water for our wells, our streams, and our rivers. When winter is over, the sun warms the snow. The snow melts slowly, and water goes into the soil. The soil is now ready for planting. Plants grow well in loose, moist, warm soil. So now we know that melting snow can be helpful by putting moisture into the soil for the seeds to sprout and our flowers to bloom. Sometimes, though, snow is not good. When strong winds blow, the soft, white, quiet snow becomes a howling blizzard. A blizzard makes life hard for animals and people. When snow piles high, it may be so deep that animals cannot move. The snow covers their food, power lines blow down, and cars get stuck. So sometimes snow is helpful and sometimes snow is not helpful, particularly if it is a blizzard or a whiteout. The deep snows of winter may melt fast in the spring. Sometimes there is more water than the streams can carry, so the streams overflow. Houses, barns, and whole towns get flooded. So when the snow melts, we want it to melt slowly so that the ground can absorb the moisture and the streams can handle the watery runoff. If it melts too quickly, then we end up with a flood. That is not helpful. Snow can make life hard, but it also makes it fun too. Roll, run, ski, and slide. Oh, those are all verbs or action words. Snow gives us water for wells, streams, and rivers. Snow is good for plants and animals. Snow is good for people. It is good for you and for me. And then here is some more information about snow. And one of our experiments that we're going to do is right here. So scroll on down and find out what our experiment is that has to do with ice like snow.